With the Baker's Plus card, it's easy to get lower than low prices for the win. Earn fuel points on every purchase and save up to $1 a gallon at the pump. The Baker's Plus card. All you do is win. Big, big savings. Sign up now at bakersplus.com and start saving. Baker's. Fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply.
Save big on your favorites with the Buy 5 or More, Save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with your card. Baker's. Fresh for everyone.
Hey, what's up? This is Sully from Godsmack. Strap on those boots, baby, because you are now in the trenches of the war room with the one and only Mistress Carrie right here on the Mistress Carrie podcast.
What's up? This is Joe Rogan, and you're listening to Mistress Carrie.
Her hair so lovely, pretty eyes.
Hey, this is Brent from Shinedown, and you're listening to Mistress Carrie. Hey, Carrie, go put your bra on, girl.
Hey, this is Steven Tyler, and you be listening to the baddest bitch in Boston, Mistress Carrie.
What's up? This is Aaron from Stain, and you're listening to Mistress Carrie.
Hi, everybody. This is Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters, and you're listening to the one, the only Mistress Carrie.
Hey, this is David from the band Disturbed, and you're listening to the baddest bitch in Boston, Mistress Carrie.
Hi, Bruce Dickinson here from Iron Maiden. Yes, indeed, Miss Whiplash herself, Mistress Carrie, is here to unchain your brain.
Hi, this is Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You're listening to Mistress Carrie.
This is Dennis Leary. You are listening to my favorite, Mistress Carrie.
Hey, this is Corey from Stone Sour, and you have the privilege of listening to Mistress Carrie. Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's Mistress Carrie reporting for duty from MCHQ for a bonus episode of the Mistress Carrie podcast. Just a couple days ago on Wednesday, September 7th, Jelly Roll had a day off on the massive Planet Zero World Tour with Shinedown. And while he was driving on his tour bus through the West Virginia mountains, Jelly Roll called to talk about the tour and the upcoming date at the Xfinity Center on Tuesday, September 13th. Now, there are still a few tickets available to see Shinedown, Jelly Roll, and John Harvey. And you know I'm going to be at the show. So I wanted to catch up with Jelly Roll and find out how much life had changed since he appeared on episode 90 of the Mistress Carrie podcast. Since then, he got his first #1 rock single with the track Dead Man Walking, and he has also been simultaneously climbing the country charts as well. With festival dates under his belt, this massive tour with Shinedown, and new music coming out before the end of the year, there's a lot going on with Jelly Roll. So to get you psyched up for the show at the Xfinity Center this coming Tuesday, I wanted to talk to Jelly Roll about family life, mullets, pooping on the tour bus, and so much more. If you check out the show notes of this episode, you can also check out the custom playlist that's filled with Shinedown, Jelly Roll, and John Harvey music to get you psyched up for the show. There's also a link to episode 90 of the Mistress Carrie podcast if you want to go back and listen to Jelly Roll and I really get to know each other and talk about his musical history and upbringing. You're also going to find all of Jelly Roll's links, including his website and his social media links, and you'll find all of mine there as well. So I'll see you at the Xfinity Center this coming Tuesday, and allow me to reintroduce you to Jelly Roll.
Hello, friend. Can you hear me?
What is going on, Rockstar?
I am spending my off day smoking pot, playing Call of Duty in the West Virginia mountains, driving. This is my day.
Who's living better than Jelly Roll right now?
Oh, dude, this is it's been a great tour already, and we just got started. We just did 5 in a row. First off day, and then I go on to do 7 in a row.
7 in a row? Those Shinedown guys are working you a little too hard, I think.
Well, you know what? I kind of got the double side of this one. I screwed myself because I'm doing Blue Ridge Thursday. Right or Friday? What is today?
You don't even know what day it is.
Thursday. We do Blue Ridge tomorrow. We do Blue Ridge Thursday, and I think Shinedown's off, and then we pick up with Shinedown Friday. And then next, Tuesday or Wednesday, we're off with Shinedown. But I'm doing next Thursday, but I'm doing a private show in New York.
You're not off with Shinedown next Tuesday because your ass is going to be with me.
Thursday.
You're going to be with me next Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll be with you. So next Thursday, we have an off day, but I'll be in New York City.
They got you just running around like crazy. This is what happens when you have successful songs at multiple formats at the same time.
You know, there's an old saying in the farming world that says, make hay when the sun shines.
You're making hay.
Making hay, baby. Making hay, baby.
Last time I talked to you, the songs were climbing up the rock and country charts at the same time. And shortly after we talked, you got your first #1 rock song. Holy shit.
We did. Yeah, we did. We got our first #1 multiple weeks. 2 weeks on Billboard and on Media Base. It was crazy. I could not fucking believe it, to be honest.
I love watching you and Bunny with your ping-ponging Instagram, you know, your stories and all of that. And I think she may have been more excited about it than you.
Oh, dude. Bunny is just, you know, man, she always called it, though. She always told me I'd end up in the rock world. So it was just, for her, it was like an I told you so moment, too.
Well, wives do like to say, I told you so.
Forgive my hair, I just woke up. Had a rough night of bus sleep.
A rough night of bus sleep, or did you get any sleep at all?
No, I actually slept pretty good. Like, I've been sleeping well on this tour so far. I'm low in the complaint department on the sleeping side. It has been one of them brutal drives, though. One of those double driver, 16, 17-hour drives, you know?
Well, you're trying to maintain your own jelly roll responsibilities and then maintain a Shinedown tour when those guys are the hottest band out there right now. That's a lot of miles you're going to put on those tires.
Oh, yeah, no, they got us moving, baby. They got us moving and shaking.
I love the fact that they are having such an amazing time right now with Planet Zero, and that it's all coming at the same time, that things are just going so well with you. The crowds at these shows are massive.
Oh, it's been insane every single night.
Do they let you play with the fire yet? Are you at fire level success yet?
Yes, I get a little fire.
Yeah!
It's awesome, too. Yeah, we get a little fire. It's fucking awesome.
That's how you know. I saw Brent Smith on Instagram the other day, and he was giving a tour of the pyro truck. And I was like, oh, pardon me, Mr. Have a truck for pyro now.
Have a just pyro truck.
Yeah.
You know, they do it big, though, man. They got full-blown fireworks that go off during their set.
Well, that's how you know, right? Like when you start spending production money on shows, when it's not just about you sounding good anymore, but you really start thinking about, okay, how are we going to blow shit up in conjunction with these awesome songs I wrote? That's how you know it's at a whole other level.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for me, it's just like, how do you put on the best show for the people? Man, these people stood in line. They waited in the heat. They bought tickets early. They had to find a babysitter. You know, they had to pay all that $6 a gallon for gas. They had to travel. They had to get an overpriced hotel room. They paid $8 for beers. You know, so it's like, what do you do to make sure they're getting as much of that money worth as you give them?
The least you can do is blow some shit up.
Least we can do is catch a little something on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Congratulations on your recent anniversary.
Oh, thank you. It has been a great week to celebrate.
Right? I just had my 2-year the same week you guys had your 6.
Yeah, baby. That is awesome.
And at the show, all 4 of us will be able to cheers our anniversaries collectively.
Oh, good. Let's go. That's what I was hoping to hear.
Yeah. So I wanted to tell the story about when you and I finally got to meet at the show, because you and all of your guys were so sweet to my family. And you kind of set the bar high now, because the kids think tour bus tours are going to be like standard protocol anytime we go to a concert now.
Yes, babe. That is awesome. Everybody's got to see their first tour bus somehow.
And when we tell people the story, we're like, no, you don't understand. The guys on this tour party hard. And Jelly was like, tell those guys to get off the bus for 5 minutes, and out pours this massive party off your bus, hiding all of the things the kids shouldn't see. And you were like,
which is a lot happening here.
Yeah. And then they were like, okay, the kids can go up in the bus now. And the party just waited out on the sidewalk outside the Palladium in Worcester and just waited for the kids to come out of the bus.
Oh, yeah. And then back to the party it went. I'd like to think we're making the 80s proud.
Yeah, you guys are doing a pretty good job. Thank you for not bringing the spandex pants back, though.
Right. Yeah, no, left out all the leather and left out the big hair.
I got to show you the picture of my big hair back in the 80s. You'll be like, there's no way that was you.
I guess I'm a little bit glad that I slept through it, that I was my fault, that I wasn't born through it yet. I was a 90s baby because I was born in the mid-80s. So every other one of my brothers and sister has the big hair picture but me.
It definitely makes you question life choices when you go back and look at those old pictures.
I wonder if that's how we're all going to look back at our mullets in 20 years.
That's 100% what's going to happen with all of us. The thing with me is that my hair's been purple for so long that it's hard to find pictures without it now.
God, that's awesome.
It just goes back. I think my brain's probably purple by now.
God, that is awesome, though.
So I heard a rumor that there's new music coming.
Oh, yeah. No, we got stuff in the pipeline. I'll play you some stuff whenever I see you, too.
So what's the plan? Like, you've got your toes in hip-hop water, in country water, in rock water, and you're finding a way to do all of this on the same record a lot of the time. So how are you going to navigate this quote-unquote, even though it's been a long time coming, newfound success? Like, what's the plan? Give me all the details and the secrets I'm not supposed to know.
Oh, goodness. So I'm not 100% sure how we're going to work that out yet. I know I'm going to drop an EP before the end of the year, and it'll kind of be a real mixed bag. But I'm not sure if I'm going to end up dropping a rock EP early next year and a country EP later in the year, or just kind of keep mixing it up the way I've been doing it.
Are you getting to the point now where you're like, all right, we're doing 7 in a rows. I'm driving with 2 different bus drivers to get us where we need to go. We're up all night. Are you going to be able to protect that voice? Because that's the moneymaker now.
Oh, yeah. No. I've been sleeping. You know, me and Brent Smith talked the first day of the tour, and he was like, dude, the most important thing you can do for your vocal cord is sleep. So I just make sure I get good night's sleeps. And trying to stay, I got it. Just resting on off days. I used to party on off days. Now I'm like, all right, like tonight, get a decent meal, watch a movie, go to sleep. Off night, just rest the body, rest the vocal cords. Don't take a lot of calls. You know, just get ready and plow through it.
I had no idea, because I talk for a living, that the talking part is what is the worst thing for a singer's vocal cords. Miles Kennedy described that to me and explained it. And I had no idea that the interviews I'm always asking you guys to do are the thing that could hurt your vocal cords the most. So I apologize.
No. I've just learned also to not yell. That's the biggest thing I'm having to learn when I go out to a bar is not scream at people. Because I'm a big old Southern drunk that gets louder as he drinks. So
you sound like a Boston woman. We like to yell too.
Right. I got a Boston man in front of me who yells a lot too. He gets drunk and it gets just all the way Boston. We call him Boston. You remember Boston?
Oh, I remember him. He can have that nickname anywhere but at home. What's up, Boston?
Hey.
He can't have that nickname here because it doesn't make any sense. Being out on the road at these giant shows now, you're playing in front of crowds every night that are bigger than crowds you've played in front of before. Like, what are you doing now to like prepare set lists? And like, are you looking at preparing for these live shows differently because there's just so many more new fans and so many more people in the crowd now?
No, man, just do what we've always done. That's kind of the big part for me. Just do what you've always done. Stay true to yourself. The only thing I'm taking more serious on this tour than I've ever taken serious is my rest. Just because I know how big the shows are and how important they are. So it's like I'm really taking the time to rest.
You guys get out on those stages now. Shinedown stages are big stages. You got a lot of elbow room now.
Yeah, big stages, big productions. I don't want to give away the set. I want people to come see it, but I mean, it's the production's insane.
I always am envious and wonder what I've only been able to experience it once, thanks to the guys in Shinedown. The last time they played the Xfinity Center was a few years ago. And they brought me up on the stage and sang Simple Man to me because it all started here. And to hear a sold out crowd sing so loudly, it was like a concussion bomb blast of like the sonic wave that hits you. You're out on these stages every night now, and people are screaming your lyrics back to you. Does that still every night send chills down your spine? Because I only experienced it once and it made me cry.
Oh, dude, absolute goosebumps every night to the point of tears every single night, every show. It is insane. I mean, Tuesdays in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, sold out 8,000 people just screaming, 9,000 people yelling at you, 18,000 in St. Louis, 16,000 in Kansas City. I mean, it's been insane.
I just can't imagine. You and I spent so much time talking about songwriting, and you went into such detail about the inspiration behind your lyrics and how personal these things are to you. And then to have a giant room full of total strangers sing your words back to you. I just can't imagine what that would feel like to you.
Like a therapy session with 10,000 people participating with you. Like at that point, it becomes void of me and more about the music. I think we're all just kind of sharing in that moment together. I happen to be the vessel for it at the moment, but I think the music would have stood alone. And I think that's what makes it so special.
I mean, it's definitely got to make you feel good that all of the life experience, the sad times, the tragedy, what the happiness, whatever it is that you experience that you funneled into those lyrics, that so many people are there going, "Yep, I understand what that feels like. Yep, I'm right there with you."
Yeah, that's the beautiful part. I say it every night on stage. It's a family reunion of people healing together. This isn't a concert.
When you're out on the tour and you know that rooms in your house are being renovated into glam rooms. I've been watching the construction on Instagram. You just lost a whole room of your house.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But for what it's worth, she's gave me most of the house, so she needed a spot for her. So I guess it's like the female version of a man cave.
Yeah. I just saw the look on your face when she's like bringing in the chandeliers and all the stuff. And I was like, that's a happy man right there because his wife's happy, so he's happy.
Oh, yeah. I'm just happy for her, man. She deserves it. She works really hard.
Well, that's one of the crazy things is that her career is taking off like yours is. It's unbelievable that you guys
so good. It's so good.
You're rising to. It's unreal to watch what you guys are both accomplishing right now.
No, we talked about it this morning. I mean, it's just every day. It's our first conversation. It's just how wild this ride is and where we are right now.
You're going to be here next week with all of us, and for Shinedown Boston is it's basically a hometown show. Like I know. They're Southern boys, but they're ours, and so we made them Bostonians by default. And
that's awesome.
Then later this year, you're going to go home. Like, we've adopted you too, by the way, but you're going to play this massive hometown show in Nashville later this year.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be an absolute insane. It's going to be the biggest show of my life. What it stands for, where I'm playing, what it's doing for the city, how it's benefiting, everything is just going to be next level.
Are you going to have more people buying tickets or more people on the friends and family guest list for that one? Because I know how those hometown shows are.
Well, we're giving all 100% of this money, like 100% of the profits from the show to charity. So I don't care if we're cousins, man. If you didn't buy a ticket for that reason, dude, you're scummy. You know what I mean? It's just like, dude, come on.
So tell me where all of the money's getting donated. Tell me about the charity stuff that you're doing.
Well, we're trying to build a music program for the juvenile center in Davidson County because I was a juvenile offender, and an aftercare program for kids and coming out of juvenile and high-risk situations in low-income areas.
The bigger your career gets, the more people that find you and your music, the more people that find Bunny's podcast, the more people are hearing about your kind of unlikely love story. And they're also finding out about both of your personal past long before you guys got married. You guys have kind of become like the Bonnie and Clyde of rock and roll now. Did I lose you?
You're losing me. I am deep in the West Virginia mountains. Yeah, we are deep. Yeah, we're in a tunnel through them right now.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
That helps. Yeah, that's how crazy this ride is.
So I was just saying that now everybody's discovering your past, which you've always been so vocal about, and they're discovering Bunny's past because she's so candid about everything on her podcast. You guys have been anointed as kind of like the Bonnie and Clyde of rock and roll now.
I feel like that's us, dude. We didn't never want nobody to not know who we were, what we were, anything like that. You just hot bag one?
Yes.
Oh God, you hot bag one too. Bro. Yeah, and why are you smushing it? Why are you smushing? You gotta hit that thing's gotta go. Huh? Okay.
What the hell is going on over there?
Y'all played with me for no reason. I thought somebody just had the hot bag one.
I was sitting over there.
He was standing there looking like he was playing with his poop. But it wasn't. It was something else.
You guys have also become like memes now. Are guys getting mad at you for raising the bar too high when it comes to like romancing your wife now? Because you're kind of ruining it for all the other guys, you know.
Oh, man. Fuck them. Oh, man. We just love each other. We've got a really playful relationship and always have. We're both silly as shit.
Well, when we see you guys next week, my husband and I have a little surprise for you.
Yay!
We got you something as kind of a thank you gift and kind of a joke gift as well. So we got to make sure that we sit down for a little while next week because I got something for you that I think is going to make you and Bunny laugh really hard.
Oh, no, this is awesome. No, she'll love that too. I hope she makes it down. She should be there.
She seems like trying to keep up with you and trying to maintain her own life is a little hard. When you got a successful woman, she can't always be around at your beck and call.
No, for sure. She definitely moves to the beat of her own drum. She's definitely got her own thing going on. Which is cool. That's awesome, too. It's what kind of makes it cool, too.
This ride that you're on right now, what's the craziest phone call and offer that you've gotten recently where you're just like, what the fuck?
Festivals next year.
Really?
Yeah. We've got some calls right now for some huge festivals, really good slots. It could be really special.
All this touring isn't going to stop anytime soon then.
Oh, no. We're going to take a break at the top of the year, though, to spend some quality family time. Try to make sure Bailey finishes her first year of high school as smooth as possible. But, yeah, then it'll be a big summer next summer.
Is it possible for her to go to high school now and not have everybody know who her parents are?
No, not in the little town that we're in.
Oh, okay.
But she's cool. She's been going to school with these kids for a while, so they all know what's up.
Because it doesn't matter how cool your parents are. Even Slash from Guns N' Roses at one point told me his kid wanted him dropping him off at school down the block.
Oh, no, same thing, 100%. My kid is definitely old enough now where it's like, I'm a cool dad, but I'm still a dad.
Right.
Yeah.
Is she hitting you up for tickets to stuff yet? Like, what is she asking you for?
No, she don't ask for nothing, man. She's into like a totally different. She is just her own little thing in general, man. She don't ask for much. Jordans. Every now and then a new pair of Jordans. I've been buying her Jordans since she was a kid, a baby. So every now and then a new pair of Jordans will come out. She'll hit me up like, what about these?
She hasn't asked you, hey, Dad, can you get me tickets to this show yet?
Has not.
Oh, that's coming.
I took her to go see Jeff Dunham, the comedy guy.
Yep.
Me and her went to go see Jeff Dunham together because I knew she was a big Jeff Dunham fan.
Yeah, she gets a couple years older, and you're going to be calling in all these rock star favors to try and get her on the guest list.
God, I sure hope they accept my call. Hope I continue to be cool, Dad.
Look, when I saw you at the Palladium, that's the most packed I've seen that venue in a while.
Oh, thank you.
And going from
crazy.
The Palladium to the Xfinity Center, usually artists got to play a bunch of different size venues along the way to make that jump. And you just were like, fuck it, deep end, let's go. Like,
let's go.
What do you say to all of the fans that now are that are all going to be at the show? Because they're literally going to be listening to this, driving to the show. What do you have to say to all of those people that are sitting in traffic right now that might be seeing you for the first time, but fell in love with your music because they heard it on the radio or they heard you on the podcast last time?
Get ready for the tour of the summer. I'm telling you, every summer, if you look back in history, there's a tour that like stands out as what people remember as being like, that was the tour of that year, of that summer. And I think that what me and Shinedown are doing right now will be the tour of this summer.
I don't doubt it.
Somewhere in the summer after that, they'll always reference 2022 as like, yo, that's that year Shinedown and Jelly did that crazy tour. And that's how incredible. I've seen Shinedown live a bunch, and their set right now is so tight. They're playing so much new stuff, so much different stuff. The production's the wildest. I couldn't even believe they pulled this production off every night.
And it's one of those things where, it challenges you now because you're like, all right, we got to be on point because we know what's coming.
Got to be on point. The cool thing about that is, man, is that it puts pressure on you every night. You know who's going on after you. You know that they're finna come out and blow shit clean up. So you want to make sure you're ready.
You can't suck and be on the road with Shinedown.
No, absolutely not.
Well, I am so excited to see you. I
can't wait.
When your song hit #1, I was texting you like, oh my God, I couldn't have been happier for you if I tried. Like, good things happen to good people every now and again, and it's about freaking time that, more good stuff happens to good people. I was so happy.
Thank you, Miss Carrie.
And I'm going to be bringing a bunch of very highly decorated combat veterans with me. We're going to do a little meet and greet at the show, so you'll see me.
Let's do it. I'm excited about doing it. You know that.
I know. I appreciate everything. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today.
Anytime, anywhere. I just can't wait to hang out with you in person.
I know.
This week.
I'm going to give you a giant hug, and I can't wait to be able to welcome you back in my town again. It's nice that I have to share you with everybody else, but this is a second home now, so I want you guys to come home.
Oh, no. Thank you again, Miss Carrie.
All right, we'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Bye, Boston.
Bye-bye.
There he is, the one and only Jelly Roll, and you can see him with Shinedown and John Harvey. Coming up this Tuesday, September 13th at the Xfinity Center in Mansfield, Massachusetts. And you can always get updated concert information for all of the shows coming to New England. Just click the calendar at mistresscarrie.com. If you liked what you heard, don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 118 featuring James Labrie from Dream Theater is available now. And each weekday, you get the Sit Rep. The Situation Report gives you all of your rock news, music headlines, and industry info in less than 5 minutes, so you'll always know what's going on. Check out the show notes of this bonus episode with Jelly Roll to get the details on the show this Tuesday, to go back and listen to Jelly Roll on episode 90 of the Mistress Carrie podcast, and to find all of his links and my links as well. And join me every Tuesday night live on my Facebook page at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for my video show, Cocktails in the War Room. The Mistress Carrie Podcast, a proud member of the Pantheon Podcast Network.